Oh my god, this is like procrastination at its very finest. I don't even know how the hell to get out of this rabbit hole here. Well, I think it's the first time for me ever, and I've had my YouTube channel for about 8 years. It's the first time for me that I've spent more than 10 days to finish one drawing. I mean, never ever have I been taking that long to finish something that I started on my channel. Just a simple drawing of a horse, and it's been haunting me. Every day it's been haunting me. It's like one of those, you know, like it turns into a task, you know? Like first I started the drawing and then I had to cut it because my computer ran out of space. So I had to make it into a part 2. And then I think, did I turn it into a part 3 also? I don't know. I don't even remember. I just know that it's like 10 or 11 days ago that I left you guys hanging in suspense about me finishing off a simple drawing of an abstract horse inspired by a diamond painting. And speaking of diamond painting, this is what I'm working on right now. Like, how can you not want to procrastinate using bright colors like this? Oh my god, I love it so much. I started working on this not having any intention about doing it all. I just wanted to lay down a couple of pink drills, you know, just had an urge to lay down pink drills. Does it need any excuse? I don't know. And then it just grabbed itself, and suddenly I'm sitting here just having one wonderful hour passing by and knowing that instead of doing all this, I should actually work on an upload for you guys on YouTube, finishing off that the horse drawing, which is absolutely no longer inspiring for me to do, you know. It's not like I burn to finish it. Sometimes when I got you know, a motivation for drawing something, I cannot let it go until I have lived it out and painted it, and it's out of my system and I enjoyed it and everything, yada yada. This is the first for me, having a drawing that just sort of died on me and then became a chore to finish. So I'm also against arting with force on a channel where it's supposed to be out of joy. So the first couple of days I was like not doing an upload today because this has to be an act of joy. It's not going to be forced, because I kind of feel that it shows up if you are forcing yourself to do something only to get content on your channel, you know. So but now we are so many days in that now I am getting convinced that, man, I need to do something for that YouTube channel, otherwise people will think that I got left on a vacation or something. But no, I'm still here. I'm just in this rabbit hole of just putting in drills. I have to tell you guys, this diamond painting here is the most relaxing thing that I have done for a long time. It's even better than paint by number because you don't have a mess with a lot of paint and brushes and rinsing jars. It's just picking up a colored enamel dot and then place it down. How hard can it be? And it's actually very like, you don't need a lot of mind think you don't need a lot to go on in your head to sit and listen to stuff and do this. So it's been very mesmerizing. Yeah, mesmerizing. But I want to, when this is done, I think I want to do my rendition of it. And that's how it started with that horse painting. So I think I'm gonna keep this rendition of this cat as a promise over at my Patreon instead, so I don't end up in this crazy situation one more time on YouTube. But okay, let me see if I can pack this away, hit the table, and get down to business, because I think I owe you guys another painting session of the horse. So this is what started it all. I made this small size, it's very small, like 30 by 40 centimeter diamond round drill painting of a horse. And then I was very mesmerized about this cluster area here. I think they call it confetti. This confetti area here spoke to me in this kind of abstract way of how fun is it that you're putting down globs of one color and it looks crazy up close, but when you look from far away, it actually just marries into the image as a part of the image. So not that I wanted like 100% resemblance. I made this drawing here, and then I kind of stopped. I don't recall. I think I wanted to use this area here for the cluster, and then I definitely wanted to work with the feathers. Don't you just love the feathers on this one here? And I was using layer cakes from Jane Davenport, and I love the shimmer, but now I'm thinking, I'm working on this black watercolor paper. Now I'm thinking, couldn't it be fun to dig out this tray of oil crayons? It's just crayons, because I don't want to say in an art rut, but I definitely don't feel inspired to continue. There's something when you start a project, and then if you don't bite it in the butt and finish it off, UFO motivation just burns out, you know, like having an unfinished object lying for days. You just get further and further away of what really inspired you to do with it in the first place. So I have an urge to kickstart my motivation by being super crazy and grabbing a ferociously bright oil pastel like this lime green, and then just do a mark and then see, can that kickstart something. So let's do just that. So just making a mark. Yeah. And you might be thinking like, oh my god, she's gonna wreck this whole drawing, which is okay, by the way, for me, because when you're at this stage where I am with this painting here, I still need to find some joy in continuing it. Otherwise, it's just gonna have this bad vibe of something that just never really mounted to be anything. So now I'm simply just gonna give in to whatever impulse that I have in a quest to sort of finish off this painting here in a manner that I would feel would be okay for me. Hey, maybe I should work on those feathers. They seem to have like a sort of a brownish. Let me see what I got here. I love my oil pastels. have like a brownish. I'm just gonna do like this. Yeah. Crayons. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like working with crayons. Always have. It has never let me down. In the beginning, when I grabbed them, I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with these? You know, like they're so chunky, and but then as soon as you start just making a mark, make that first mark with them. Pick the one you like the most, and the first mark will be the first statement to your brain telling you like playtime. Now it's playtime. So I just kind of like the medium for being so forgiving and versatile. So it's perfect for me to continue this drawing here using a whole other medium than I first intended to do. Yeah, see? Now it's suddenly fun. Okay, I want to make that sort of orangey. What kind of orange can we have? Like this one here? Okay, let's see if we poke down some orange down here. But yeah, I've been diamond painting quite a lot, listening to audiobooks, and then also just basically having a good time. I think it's a great waster of time if you feel that you have idle hands while you are watching either something on TV or while you're listening to an audiobook. Because sometimes we just want to sit and relax and not necessarily create something. So diamond painting is a good way of entertaining yourself while you're listening to something. And then of course I have also started to watch channels on YouTube about diamond painting, because you know that's how it is. That's how it is with new hobbies. We start looking around. Okay, this here, let me totally get inspired by this diamond painting, because I really like that cluster. You know, it was insane to do this when it was ongoing, you know, when I had to lay down the drills. I was thinking, where does this, I mean, this just looked like something very confusing, and I was so in doubt following the color scheme of the drill. You know, they have this sheet of which drills to pick, and I was looking at the colors and thinking, wow, why do I need pink right there? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. But I just had to trust the process, so I did, and then it turned out to be this crazy cluster that I now want to embrace and then see if I can learn something from it. You know, just a crazy fact of adding something down that doesn't necessarily create a special pattern, or it's just there as a strange mark making. I think we can learn something from it, or I can learn something from it. I sometimes feel when I'm creating things that I am I'm very good in my head to map out colors that I definitely want to use in my project, and then colors that I immediately know that no, they're not gonna be present in what I'm working in. So giving myself into the diamond painting color choices is like a complete surrender, like where you completely trust the process and then go for the decisions that's pre-made for you. I guess it's the same when you are doing embroidery, where you just have to lean in that that pixel needs to be, for some odd reason, a pink pixel, even though you don't feel that you would naturally have a pink pixel right there. So you drop it in, and then when you have embroidered the rest of the piece around it, you suddenly realize, okay, now you can see why they wanted you to add that one single pink pixel right there. So I think Johannes Vermeer actually did the same. He had like a pink pixel in his rendition of eyes, especially in the painting of the girl in the cafe with the red hair, where it doesn't really make sense why she should have a pink pixel right there, because it's the only time the pink was used in the whole painting. And normally it's like if you use one color one place, it should be represented elsewhere, but it kind of fills out this highlight that is just necessary for expressing what he wanted her to express. So that's kind of fun, right? Okay, can we agree that this is looking more and more like that horse thing? Yeah. And then if I could continue the sort of madness up here. Yeah, this is like very experimental. But I kind of like it. So if we go like darker. And definitely that lime green. Oh, I'm sorry for being so quiet. Yeah, maybe I should try and smudge it out with the blender that comes in this set here instead of my fat fingers. Where did you go? I know it's here somewhere. This tray is just a mess. Oh my god. I need to. It used to be in color, you know, sorted out. So when I'm done here, I think I'm gonna spend couple of minutes and then put it into color, organize it into colors again, because it was the best way of picking what you want. I feel. Yeah, I definitely like this. A horse have this whoop bump over here. I wanna stress that out a little bit here, like this, maybe. It's a very important bump. You know, especially when you want to place the saddle correct on the horse, you pay attention to where that bump is as direction for placing your saddle. So I think it should also be in this rendition here. We could be brave and do something about the ears. Having some I think it's a nice thing, you know, like having that shimmery mixed up with the more opaque, greasy look from oil pastels. So let's see if we can get a little play with the black pastel here. Get in some shading. Ooh. I like it and then not liking it. You know, the pastel grips the paper differently. So it's yeah, you either like it or you don't. I'm not sure that I'm a fan of it. Maybe if I smudge it, I should try and smudge it then. Yeah, I like it better when I start smudging. But it's funny how even on dark paper you need the dark values, right? But I kind of like the idea of the paper being the color of the inside of the horse. That's, you know, just makes sense why you would pick black paper to render this horse with. I like this better and better. Only bad thing is that now I feel that I really need to do something about the head. I kind of wanted not to do too much of the head for some reason. I just kind of liked the way it was with the shimmery paint. But I get it. I see that I cannot get away with just letting it be like that. But I think that I should not touch too much. Maybe I could give it like a bright bliss. Let's go to that lemon color. That was nice. Like imagine having a bliss here. That could be sweet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna not. There's something inside of me I don't want to touch the head area too much. I kind of like that loose style that it have. Okay, that was not too bad. Let me try and take off the tape, because sometimes when I take off the tape I feel closer to the finish. I think I'm gonna do that off camera. It's been there for quite some days, so it's kind of stuck. I need my heat gun to loosen up the glue. So let me do that off camera. So the tape is off. I kind of like it. I like it. It's not a lot. It looks unfinished, like under embellished somehow. But I don't have the motivation. I don't have the spark to go in and finish it off. My God, that is so sad. I think it's the first time for me in all this time having this YouTube channel that I have been lacking motivation of finishing off a drawing. The only thing I am thinking about here is that, oh, maybe I had, you see, all this is a mess. I cannot navigate in these colors any longer, so I need to sit and color coordinate it one more time. Man, I've been doing that for quite a lot of times. So what I usually do is that I just take the yellow, the peach, and the bright, and then I just try to follow some sort of rainbow formation, and I don't even care if the yellows are jumping from a dark to a super bright. I just need to collect all the yellows in one place. So, and I think I want to switch up the direction this time. This is a lime green, because it's nice to have it laying in this portrait orientation on my desk, so it doesn't take up so much space. Before, all the colors were in landscape formation. So yeah, basically I think I need some vacation. It's been a very feeling bad guilt about not returning with the finish of the horse. It's been going on for days, eating me up, guys. I knew that I was procrastinating, you know, like I knew that I should come back, and then suddenly 10 days has passed, and that's not a good sign. So I think it's all a sign of I need a vacation, and I need to speak it out so it doesn't feel like I just disappeared. I want to give myself balance and relax in my brain by having warned you guys that I think I need some days off from social media. Yeah, it's just not I don't know what to show you guys, you know, like I feel like a blank slate, so that's not good. So I better just ease it up for myself and allow myself to go on a short summer break, so I can turn back with renewed inspiration. It's an ultramarine violet, so it's supposed to be here, yeah. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna maintain my Patreon. So just by taking a vacation from YouTube is giving me time off, enough time off to feel that it's one less chore, you could say. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. But I'll be back. I don't know. I don't feel like putting a time frame on it either, like, because it just is a matter of feeling, like how do I feel. And if I feel totally inspired after a week or something and return to YouTube, then that's cool. If it takes 2 weeks, that should also be cool. It's just a vacation. So yeah, I'm sorry for this being my scattered way of you know, going on a vacation. I know a lot of, and I so admire professional YouTubers who are able to pre-record a bunch of stuff, so when they go on a vacation they still have things to upload on their channel. And of course they're mostly doing it because they fought so hard to get X numbers of subscribers and probably have to protect revenue coming in steady from YouTube. But I'm not even monetized, so I don't really feel an urge to do those things, because I think YouTube don't even know I exist. So they're not doing less or more if I take a break. So I actually don't have any pre-made uploads to fill in the gap while I am on my little vacation. Yeah. What to do with these? There's always these shimmery silver. I think I want to put it up there so I don't forget that they exist. The same in coloring pencils and Prismacolors. There's the silver, the bronze, and the gold, and the where to put it. Okay, so yeah, that was not so bad. Now I feel that I can navigate in this tray one more time. That's nice. It wasn't that bad. Okay guys, have a nice summer. I'll be back. Bye bye.